Don't start chewing that gum. Don't even start chewing that gum. Come on in, come on in. Not the little one, you hear me? How y'all doing today? It's good to see you too. Where you been? Look at Miss Franchelle. What's up, Kanote? Well, go on and enjoy I mean, of course you're going to enjoy yourself. But we ain't doing no mudras today. We just having a check-in. It's a Uno reverse draw 4. It's a full moon. Okay? Go on and do your thing, okay? Okay, Kanote, have a 1-2 for me, okay? I appreciate it. It's like giving a veneration to a living, walking, live somebody. Because eventually I will be an ancestor. So go on and enjoy it now. Okay. But I came on here because today the thing is, okay, I just did, well, today, actually, I did a blog post with a 1-2. Okay, thank you, Canuck. I appreciate it. Because you, child. Because you, get out my face. Because you know I can't drink. No, I can't drink, okay? But I stopped by here real quick because the big one, too, apparently, the one big one, too, is that yesterday was the 222 portal. I don't know if y'all felt that shift, but it was a shift that went on yesterday, okay? I don't know why I was in agreement with last night and today that today was going to be Sunday. Unsure. All right. I was like, yeah, it's tomorrow's Sunday. It was a huge shift. I was like, tomorrow's Sunday. Thank you. Tomorrow's Sunday. So, you know, I was trying to figure it out. Okay. And so we had a 222 shift, which brought us into balance with peace and harmony. This brought us in balance with connecting with the divine, as well as the duality of forces in every area of our life and within ourselves. When we connect and balance within, right, we balance the duality within, right? It reflects without, and regardless of whatever is going on, you are able to be calm in any type of storm that may present itself. Okay, that's the 1-1-2. I thought it was Sunday. Child, hold on. It's a lot of stuff going on this desk. But wait a minute, get out the ceiling. Hold on. It's a lot of stuff going on this desk. And I did tell them that y'all need to get y'all life together. And I was like, you know what? I need to get mine together too. With all this stuff. Wait a minute. I don't know why I keep doing it. If they do it one more time, I'm getting up out of here. Okay. It's a lot of stuff going on this desk, child. And this is an old desk, but I love the wood. This is a very old desk. Okay, but it got drawers on it, just like y'all like pockets. Okay, so the other thing that went on yesterday was I listened to as much as I could, right, with the things that I was doing. You thought it was Saturday? I thought yesterday was Saturday. Last night I was like, it's Saturday. I could chill for a minute. It's Saturday night. I could chill for a minute. I ain't gotta rush to send these packages off. Baby, I woke up. I was like, baby, hold on. Let me look at my phone. Baby, it was Friday. Yeah, okay. And it's like, girl, today ain't no Sunday. So it is Pisces season. It's a cute to do, okay? It's a cute to do. Every season is a cute to do. Pisces season is a cute to do. But who WTF did I marry? Who the fuck did I marry? A huge to do that's just been talked about, right? So I finally got a chance to listen to, because I wasn't at first. I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to no whole lot of TikToks because I ain't got TikTok. So I was like, you know, if they put it on Instagram or something, it's not gonna be the whole one too. But somebody put it on YouTube, okay? Because I'm a YouTube girl. And somebody put it on YouTube. When I saw that it was like almost 6 hours, I was like, ain't no way. But once you get wrapped up in the story, it's like, see, because there's so many teaching points in the stuff that she went through, because it's not like we ain't went through nothing. Don't act like you ain't went through nothing. Don't act like you at least for a second can, because there were people in the comments saying, she the fool, she should have this, that, and the others. You know, some people don't understand how people may run off of emotions, and then you have people who fuel the running off of those emotions, which that's what she dealt with. Master manipulator, chill. Okay, that's what it was. A real live soap opera. Yes. And so it was a lot to do. How it is important, and it brings up that how important it is to be mindful of who you interact with. Why are you interacting with them? Does it really make sense to you why you are interacting? Not getting caught up in, we are in Pisces season, so it came out at the perfect time. Pisces is that dreamy state. I forget who governs y'all, but that planet, I think it's Uranus, does govern Uranus or Neptune, one of them, but it governs the imagination, the depths of esoteric information, the climbing the ladder of occultism, which is hidden information. A lot of that with the Pisces, child. And so she just went all up and through their child. This man, I'm talking about the main thing, right? The main thing that she discussed about him, especially in the early parts of it, was he would do all of these, make these beautiful plans. We're gonna get us a house. He got money offshore and all this, right? Child, whatever. He got money offshore, and he set up for, you know, taking her to places. Yeah, you want a car? Pick out the car you want and all this. Nothing went through. Everything that he put together for them to do and what they were going to achieve never came to pass. Never. So not only do, like, in this day and age, it's on YouTube, put in WTF did I marry? No, somebody has it where it's all, they got all, the whole thing. They got 2 videos. One of them is 4 hours, one of them is 2 hours. Now, you need to make sure that you got something going on so that you can just listen to it while you're doing what you're doing, or watch it, especially watch it, listen to it in increments is important. Because it's a lot, and it'll get you be wrapped up in there like, bitch, what? What's next? He lied about it. He lied about stuff he ain't have to lie about. Okay? And she just got caught up in it, and just, you know, she said that she started voice recording to do like a audio diary. There it is. Yeah, that's the channel I watched, I think, Messy Stories. She did an audio diary of everything that she was going through, because even though she was talking to herself with those audio recordings, she wasn't making plans to, like, how am I going to get myself out of this? Because she kept on telling herself, feeding herself, right, an imaginary truth. You cannot feed yourself an imaginary truth. Whatever it is, that's what the fuck it is, okay? And we get so many warnings and signs. Risa Tisa, okay, see something to her? The girls been watching it. The girls know. Risa Tisa, because I think on my blog I called her Reese Teese, but Reese Reese. But you got to know what's going on. That's so important, because you can only play the fool so many times. And so that's what a lot of these covert people do. I'm not going to say they, because I'm not a therapist, psychologist, psych doctor. Okay, psych, right? But it's so important, right? Because that's what them coverts do. Have you thinking that, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Now, you ain't finna keep on telling me what you going to do. You're not going to keep on, what kind of bad luck you got going on that ain't nothing falling through. You know what I'm saying? You really got to know how you operate out here and what you will and will not put up with, because she really got caught up in the whole thing about it's going to be this, that, and the other, because he was paying all her bills. And then you got to think about it. How much of a relief is that giving you? See, if she had some real friends on her team, especially that one friend that'll be like, bitch, if I was you, I'd put up all my money, be saving and investing in this, that, and the other. Why he doing all that? Because it sounds like he full of crap. It sounds like he ain't what that is. That's why you got to have somebody on your team that's going to tell you the real, right? You got to have somebody on your team that can see through the bullshit. Somebody that's well-versed in bullshit, because a lot of people don't like to be around people that been through a lot, but they can learn a lot from a person's, other people's experiences, because they are not gamed up. Because a lot of people ain't gamed up. That's what you learn on this journey. A lot of people are not gamed up. A lot of people do not listen to their discernment. A lot of people do not stick to the laws that govern them because of one, it usually be emotions. Unregulated emotions can cause you to make decisions that ain't got shit to do with your path, ain't got nothing to do with your assignment. It'll have you listening to and following stuff and following suit, and you just handed over control of your life. You just handed over your power, child. You're not even living on purpose with purpose when you move into those types of spaces, right? Because she had to think about it even before she married him. And this ain't nothing against her because everybody done played the fool some way or another. Okay, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the young girls will be able to learn from the experience that she had by her putting it out there, and then they read the comments and see what the other girls have to say about it. It's a lot to learn, and I'm glad that she did do that because all of us ain't finna be putting all our business online. Okay, you share just enough, but not all of it. Okay, good evening, darling. I ain't seen her in a while. But yeah, you don't do that. Okay? Because you got to remember that there is always somebody wanting to take advantage. And I know that some of y'all are like, well, if you think like that, then that's what you're going to run into. That ain't true. I'm from the streets. That ain't true. The thing is, you got to make sure that you do not become so corded with people, because that was the other thing that she did. They went on quarantine real quick, real early. Okay, y'all finna be smelling each other nose breath for quite some time because y'all cannot interact with other people. This was the perfect opportunity for her to be taken advantage of. She already isolated, so he didn't have to isolate her from her family the way that he probably would have if they had not been on quarantine. He didn't have to isolate her the way that, he would have had to play the game. So now he could play the game a whole other way. Plus, he was a homosexual. I think that another woman that he lied and said was his sister kicked him out, so he needed somewhere to stay anyway. So he found the best person, the best prospect, right? Because he ended up telling her something about, if I would have lied to you or did things the way I would have, you wouldn't have married me or you wouldn't have took me serious or whatever. Okay, well, that's just a chance you would have had to take. Because you really don't respect me or yourself lying like that. Like, what kind of level of the game is that coming to? Okay? What was your reward? And you took it all the way to getting married and shit. It's wild. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen that in y'all family. Y'all have seen that in y'all friends. Y'all probably have even been through it. Where somebody just be telling the biggest and nastiest and most brutal lies like it's the truth. They one and the same. The clarity comes through the discerning, and you have to really hone your discernment, right? I would hope that person look at lights of grace. That's okay. Lights of grace. Don't come in here starting nothing with me. You lived it. Shut the front door. 111. Yes, a blessed number, a blessed day it is. Hey, baby, come on in here now. But I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but you went through that so that you will be able to teach. Okay, because you were living testimony of what that shit that went on. Because that's just crazy to me. And the thing about it, what I've learned about people that do that, they are so consumed. Power consumes them. Having the ability to wrangle, which kind of wrangle like a wrangler, right? They want to be the strong man in so many people's lives. They want to be the strong man over so many different people. It's like they are a living demon, bitch. A living, breathing demon. Be wary. Stay away from them. Come to terms as quickly as possible when you see that somebody wants to reign over your life, wants to control you in some type of way that ain't got nothing. It's different when you are in a relationship with somebody that knows how to make the best, they can make executive decisions, because that goes a long way. And the stuff that I've been seeing on how all these other games are being played on people, she lucky it only went that far. She lucky she got out of it. Because when you look at the spiritual aspects of how men and women have been doing stuff to try to hold on to people, drain them of their most valuable resources, take from them, and all those things in a number of ways, bitch, you just need to be thankful and grateful that you made it out that situation and ask for the covering and to stand in your spiritual authority on a regular basis so that you do not get caught up in that kind of mess ever again. Because it's getting wilder and wilder by the day. It's getting wilder and wilder by the day. I need to make me a chat line. How can I make me a chat line? Hold on, let me go get my other phone. Grace, you see that, baby? Grace, you see all that? Yeah. Come start something with me today, Grace. Grace, come start something with... Yeah. That's balance, Miss Shina. Miss Shina said you got to stay in tune and you can't be swayed by love or hate. I need a hotline. What I need to do, y'all? Get an app. We need a hotline. Let me see. Go to settings. We need a hotline. Let me pull y'all up over here. That's what I need to do to see what y'all seeing. Because I know Kanoke is out having a good time. So she can't help us today. She got stuff to do. No, not a Discord group. I don't know how to run those. And anytime I make a private group like that, somebody always come in and try to sabotage it. It's so weird. Out having a good time. So she can't help us today. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. In about a few minutes or so, it'll start with some interference or something like that because it's just really weird. Hey, baby. Your stuff went out today. If that was you that ordered, your stuff went out today. Your stuff went out. Your stuff, you and everybody else stuff went out today. The Shut Up and Kiss Me oil is available. Let me see what you said. Miss Tina say, I didn't see it coming at all either. Okay. Because they slide in there like a slithering snake. And see, the thing about a snake, that bitch gonna slither. No matter what you do, that it can't do nothing else. It can't walk. It can't run. A snake gonna be a snake. We're happy you here, Miss Oliver. But it's so wild. And that's the thing. What I've learned, because if you've been raised or had some type of interactions real close to you with these types of people, it ain't no way that you can't see a lot of the signs. Now, you will go through your life and recognize it a little bit after the fact because it's not coming out at first, right? You give a person long enough time, they're going to show you who they are. They cannot, a person can, I don't care how much, like people who do a lot of love and light. It's all about love and light. Don't come over here with it. Okay, because we spiritual warriors over here. We got a firm balance, okay, of love and light, and we have our sword. Because I'm just trying to figure it out, okay. But a lot of people that do that, and then you don't get to really interact with them, or Miss Alessandra said, I had no clue how much evil I was baptized into to be able to see him as hateful and evil. She said baptized in. I'm trying to figure out what she mean by that. Let's ask her. Miss Alexandra, what do you mean by baptized in? Some of these comments ain't coming up over here. Wait a minute. That's weird. Hold on. Alyssa, your comment didn't come up over here. What's going on? Her comment is not over here, y'all. See that? So let me read it. We be knowing the real from the fake. You can read through the energy and frequency they give off. It's always in the eyes. Here's the thing. If you think that if you seen one pair of eyes, you've seen them all, right? These shapeshifters, that's why you have to have more than one interaction with some of them before you realize, right? Unless you are one of those people that really do pray about any encounter that you have with another person. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, Miss Alyssa. Shapeshifters. You got shapeshifters. You got people who cloak in false light. They cloak in the essence of purity. You got people who are cloaked in the essence of love. There's a lot of people, I'm telling you, it's different out here. Now, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I promise you I ain't saying that. Okay? Let me see what y'all said now, because all of y'all comments for some reason are not coming up. Switch to all comments. Thank you. I did. It's on live chat comments. I'll admit, I played on a north. It leveled me up once I got my footing. Hold on. Okay, she said my family. Miss Alessandra said my family, they were very toxic, violent, cruel, and it was normal to me. So when I met a man that was a distant and a liar, I didn't know he was wrong. God damn. I'm glad you made it to the other side of that. Wasn't that something? Fairy Queen is Alley Cat. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Because, I didn't see you in a while. Mr. Robert, they wouldn't let you comment. And it's not, okay. Okay, so here's the other thing. I'm telling you right now. It's so wild. It's going to get even wilder. Y'all think that back in 2019, hear me out. We can talk. Back in 2019, a lot of the astrologers were saying the veil is thin, a lot of this and that. 2020, something huge happened, right? When the veil is thin, there's a lot of things that are crossing the lines, right? There's a gray area that is being slipped through and seeped over. So what we are experiencing here that's about to be even more evident than ever, it's about to get real wild. Remember I told y'all back in 2021, I believe it was, about all of this, all of these different people getting into these practices that ain't got shit to do with their bloodline. It's one thing to get into a practice that is connected to your bloodline, that's your life, but it's another thing to get into all of these different practices because you think that they right or that you think that you can get something from it or what have you because you're too fleshly. Okay. It's seeped over. A lot of the people here in the United States ain't ready for that other work that has seeped into America. It's been here for a while, but it is so much more evident in these past 10 years, bitch. It became even more broad in 2021, 2, 3, and here we are in 4. Let me see what y'all said. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Oh, because you wasn't subscribed long enough. Oh, yeah, I didn't turn it on this time because I did it on my phone right there. I love you too, honey. Let me see. Let me go back. Ain't nothing like, who is this? Kali Mari. Okay, that's one of my, I ain't had none of that in a while, but I can't eat that no more. But look, said, am I a cloaker? Are you? Okay. Okay, Florentina. Okay. Hold on. Let me see what y'all said now. Please. Calamari said, I'm going to make a permanent profile just for your lives because I really want you to remember me. Okay, because I really do. Some time ago, we had talked about it until all of this confusion came in with these people. It's just a lot. I'm going to try not to bring that up to y'all no more, even though they just don't know how to stop. But I needed to connect y'all with the energy of what you are saying because that helps. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bond with y'all and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because my clients will even tell you that Lulu gonna read you down, give you the information, but she's not gonna sit up here and be trying to be a part of your life because I ain't trying to control nothing nobody got going on. Lulu got a lot of her own shit going on. I have a lot of things that I have been created to do that I gotta do. And, I'm just trying to figure it out. But please and do, thank you. Who got picked up by the police? I remember the transparency episode. Okay, so April said, I don't understand how they're allowed to cloak themselves in the light. Okay, like I said, a lot of people practice a lot of different stuff, right? And you got to remember, your light energy, That's why a lot of stuff that they be doing with these children, and I don't like people be like, oh, let's do this for, you know, all these different victims, but especially the children, right? Well, if you're going to get to that, you got to get to the communities, the places that these children are grown, raised, these farms and stuff like that. You got to get to the bottom of all of those things one by one. People be want to do it in mass ways. You got to remember, this is big power. You coming up against some big power, okay? Y'all got to remember that shit. That's why you got to take care of your own as best you can. You got to remember that. Moving forward. So let me go back. What she said now, how can they do that in the light? They harvest, because you got beings on the other side that harvest our light. That's why when you are emotionally depleted in your zip code, in your space, these don't necessarily have to be people that are connected to you. You got people that's doing sex magic orgies and shit like that, stealing light. You got people trying to steal other people's essence. This is when we go into the spiritual aspect of it. But let's talk about narcs, like regular people that ain't into magic, but they into magic. And when I say that, that's to say that they are into feeding lower vibrational beings to get whatever it is that they want. So they are naturally inclined. They are unevolved empaths. They are unevolved intuitives, and they can pick up what they need to do and how they need to do it to steal. You also have people who have certain types of connections to some very it's not that they are allowed, but a permission is given. You give permission and don't even be knowing it. When you look at certain stuff, you can be watching a video. Remember, I told y'all on one of the lives I did about 2 years ago when I went under that huge attack, right? And what it was that they were trying to say that I was doing witchcraft on y'all. Now, out of all these years I've been doing these damn videos, ain't nobody had ever came and said, Lulu, you doing this and that. Because it's readers that be on her. It's energy readers that be on her. Some of them, you know, I don't trust some of you hoes. But the ones who really do move in a space of integrity, I fucks with you. So they were lying, right? But everything that the enemy lies about is what they are doing. So that's what they began to do, right? And that's what they were doing to their people. That's when you find that even if the truth is in people's face, because this, I've learned a lot now. Let me tell you, this is harvesting. It's energy harvesting. I have learned so much over these past, and it's not even stuff that I do. It's stuff that I make sure that, okay, I'm going to be able to discern it and be able to teach people how to discern this shit. Because some people are vulnerable, like that young lady. He could have easily got her into a cult if he wanted to, because he was false light. And he came off as something that he wasn't. And she wasn't, because she wasn't well balanced, it made it easier. It made her more vulnerable, right? She was very naive to that in which was going on. All right. Let me see. I got kicked out and the police called on me yesterday because the sausage stuck to the pan. What? Now, what is you talking about now? What show was mentioned? Y'all tell Who the Fuck Did I Marry was a show. Let me see now. Wait a minute. It's a lot of stories going on. Oh, your boyfriend got picked up by the police. You don't know what to do? What you mean you don't know what to do? What you need to do? Thank you, Robert. I thought you were new. Because the thing that I had on the limited subscribers can comment had to do with like a week or two. Like if you were a subscriber for like a week or two. That's why I thought you were new. I know that's right. I like that. Wait a minute. Miss Alexandra said you got to pick a corner and sweep. Okay. We can't help. Let me see what Lowell said. We can't help how we were raised or what we were taught, it seems. Encountering new energy and forces sometimes make discernment unrecognizable because we are now questioning everything. That's the thing. You can't question everything, but you can ask early in the day, okay, before the dew hits the ground, okay? So that you'll be aware. Because when we are in alignment with our assignment and living a balanced life as best as possible, right? We are guided. We live in this is, what did I tell them? It's 80% spiritual and 20% physical. But we have to find balance with those because you don't want to be too spiritual. You don't want to be too practical depending on your journey. Um, and yes, your upbringing has a lot to do with it. Okay, Calamari, that makes sense. Calamari said, I just pray and fast. I practice EFA, but have been disconnected for some time. I just want to be sure I'm not doing work out of my ego. Okay, that's good. Do the things that you can do. Your spiritual baths, you can look into your depending on what your beliefs are that have to do with your life path. I would use that if I were you. um in isolation, it comes a lot of self-awareness, but you don't want to be in isolation for too long. It's not good for you because then you start running off of your ego. Then you start running off your inner dwellings. This is what you think is things should be, right? If you are not strongly connected and directed, okay? Yeah, like the Astro World concert. They recognize each other. Miss April said, I thought it was like recognize light. Did you say like or light? She said like recognize light, but it seems like dark recognize light. Dark needs some of that, baby. You got to remember, bad building friends cannot create. They cannot be what it is that we came here to be. So they want to emulate it. So they want to take from it. They need that what you got because they know what bad building friends feel like they know what to do with your life because you don't know what to do with it. So they want to get in and dirty up the light. But light and dark cannot exist in the same space. Light clears out dark. So that's why they can't hold it for too long. It's uncomfortable. The same way a person can come around you and cannot do a lot of fronting and flogging. They can't come around you and do a whole lot of lying and playing. They can't come around you and try to manipulate you. When you come to a certain space, when you live in a certain frequency and you learn how to tap into that frequency on a regular basis, when you are around darkness, dark people, whatever that is, it cannot continue. That's why some of y'all be going places and clearing that bitch out. And you probably think, oh, them people just against me. No, them people can't handle your light. You cannot be that damn bright. Bitch, they can't see. They can't see how to fuck with you. They can't see how to take you down. They can't see how to manipulate you. They can't see how to dirty you up. They can't see how to get you off your square. They can't see with your light being so bright. Now you want to dim your light for them. They everybody acting so weird and so different around me, and I should just, fall in line. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing the Most High a disservice, falling in line. Look at you. Trying to make yourself a part of something that you are not. Trying to put yourself in a position you wasn't born to play. That does not mean give up on humanity. Just go ahead and find your tribe. Go and find your space. Okay? Oftentimes they'll come around you. It don't be a whole lot of them. Some of y'all be wanting too many people around you or want to be a part of something so big and so huge. That's not for everybody. Some people have a network of people and things going on. That's not for everybody. Some of y'all need to go ahead and make peace with that. You did that in high school, baby. You grown now. That's why some folks understand that married folks can't hang with single folks. It don't always work out. Now, it is possible because it does happen here and there. But, no. Hoes can't hang with nerds. That's why them bookworms and all that. Some of the bookworms turn into hoes. But for the best part, though. Hoes don't hang with nerds. Too much light. Man, she square. She square. She ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't down. Don't try to hang with them. You book smart and you got all this intelligence, but you have fun different. Don't try to hang with people that have a different type of fun that you ain't used to. Before you get yourself caught up in something. Don't y'all know that people are out here sacrificing their friends, sacrificing they co-workers. People out here doing a lot of stuff. Stop. Let me look at y'all comments because I got to thinking, talking. Keep a look, Mr. Robert. You got to keep your circle so small that you see yourself twice when you walk in a circle. That's true, Miss Alexandra. They're sapiosexuals. Them nerds be having a little something going on. The men will tell you. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's like when if people if they go around certain groups of people that and they're not used to it. That was just a metaphor that I was using. Miss Alyssa, that's your power. Stop it then. Every time this happens, y'all know that joke about the doctor? The dude went to the doctor and said, every time I do this, it hurt. Doctor like, well, stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? If you know it's not working, stop trying. Don't make it work. So I'm glad that Miss Alyssa figured that out. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Can't be around everybody. All right? Because things are getting real wild. And the U.S. is really finna take some heat. And they don't even know what to do with what's finna happen. And it's so crazy. Well, it's already happening. But they don't know what to do with all that. I'm telling you. I was in a nerd group in college. Look at Master Sunray done made it. And Miss Master Sunray, see, that's why I'm having that class on the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. It's a free class y'all can join if you so choose. Because I've told y'all time and time again that y'all are going to be needed. But not needed in the way that I'm not asking nobody to come to none of my classes that are into any dark work. Don't come. You are not welcome. We're here to help people. We're here to be spiritual warriors in our stance and our position where we at. I'm not asking nobody to come that is if you know in your heart, that you want to lord over people, you want power over people, you want all the money in the world, you want all the men or women in the world, you know in your heart that. Don't come to none of my classes. You are not welcome. Because spiritual warriors understand the polarities of everything. They understand what is needed from them, and they understand what it means to give and receive. They understand that this path is not an easy one. It is very narrow. The road is very narrow. Don't bring your ass to none of my classes if you do any type of dark work. You are not welcome. And you need to know what dark work is, because some people be like, well, I don't be doing dark work. If you do anything that manipulates others' energy to try to get them to make things possible for you overall, you can manipulate your goddamn self, but not them. You want to lord over people. You want control over people. Go to Tools for Intuitive. It's in the description box. The Academy. You can go to my website, and it's the Academy. Miss April said, my friend said she always wanted a booty like me. Then she got a BBL, and instead of wanting to go out with me afterwards, all of a sudden I got dropped. Well, you don't know a person, you know what they want. Well, she told you what she want. I want an ass like yours. And she ain't gonna know what to do with it. She should have got trained up by somebody that already know what to do with it. Girl, because that's the best thing. Because, you know, people got to, when they get them BBLs, they have to learn how to wipe their ass all over again. They got to learn what kind of underwear to wear. They got to learn what kind of, you know, how to sit. Because that's a lot going on. Anybody with a big butt will tell you they got back issues sometimes. They can't wear certain stuff. Okay? That's why I be looking so weird when they be trying to walk and stuff. Baby, you need to learn how to walk with it. Because you went and bought something you don't even know how to use. Hey, Didi, come on in here. Don't let them touch you or hug you. And I was just finna say, I had somebody that told me this is what they did. They stood in front of me and said, "Ooh, your hair is so pretty." Never again, bitch. Don't touch me. But this is somebody I thought, whatever. She was like, "Ooh, your hair is so pretty. Who did it? How much you pay for it?" Number one, you asking a lot of questions. It's cute. That's all you need to know. You plan on getting your hair done? You want me to give you the number? Okay. Because all y'all know that they charge different people different things at them braid houses. Okay. The next time I saw this person, they had their hair just like mine. Okay? Nah. For real, Miss Joyce said those people are everywhere. I follow a girl that tells horror stories. Yeah, they everywhere. And that's why it is so important for y'all to get into position. What? Master Sunray to my you got I can't even breathe. To my you gotta condition that ass for that ass. Let me see now. Thank you, Juju. Hey, Juju. In the strip club industry, I bet. You can't eat folks' food. You can't. You gotta use your discernment. You can't eat food from folks' house. Oh, I cooked you something. You keep it. Cause the story I heard about an egg. Somebody ate an egg and child, what? Oh, it's a lot. Child, it's a lot that be going on. It's a lot that be going on. I bet. That's a dangerous industry to be in. Very dangerous industry. That's why a lot of them girls be on drugs or drink a lot or something like that. That's a dangerous industry to be in. Because then you're around all these men, then some of the men be married. You don't know what their wife got going on. Then if she a praying woman, that's one of the worst to be messing with. A praying woman, man. But then if she's into some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. And you don't even mean no harm. It's just that that's what's picked up. Oh, that's good. Because I think they do it intuitive. Did you ever get into intuitive massages? Mr. Robert said, I learned about polarity and massage therapy in 2008. Do you ever get into intuitive massages? It's extremely wild outside. Like a Reiki massage. Miss April say, what is an intuitive massage? Like a Reiki massage, basically. I remember I looked into it because I wanted to open up some of them. I wanted to open up some studios, whatever. But shit, I'm glad that I didn't take that route. Because imagine not knowing what I know now. And imagine not having the information to vet people that you are going to train for such, like, that's a huge job. You using energy on people, right? Because you're using their own energy to heal them with Reiki. And then you also doing a massage, so you are actually touching them and moving stuff around. You can't trust people with that. Let me see now. My relative was a side chick and the wife made it so the baby conceived, stayed in utero for 10 months. Still not sure I believe that, bitch. The truth is stranger than fiction, hoe. Okay, Miss April, not calling you a hoe, but you know. Okay, Mr. Master Son right now. Well, yeah. I mean, well, that's Miss Joy. Miss Joy said some things you do can be spell work. Having a discussion is spell work. It can be. Especially, just think about that. You having an honest discussion, right? And the way that somebody takes the words that you are conveying to them, because everything is a matter of perception, and sometimes people don't ask questions when something triggers them. The way that things are conveyed and the way that they receive it, how they receive it, what emotions are involved when receiving it, that's spell work. That's why you got to be careful and tell people you need to ask questions. Okay? Don't rest upon your own laurels or your own understanding. You doing spell work it's so many different ways, child. Because even if a woman ain't doing nothing but taking care of herself, right? Take care of herself. She's very attractive. She, pow, pow, pow in all the right places. She ain't looking for nobody. She just out here living her life, right? And she taking care of herself, but she don't know that she's unintentionally, the way that she taking care of herself, which ain't her fault. It's spell work. It ain't her fault. Mr. Robert is telling y'all that the natural booty is more appealing to men. Now, when men say that, just remember they'll still tap a fake one. Don't get it twisted. They will still tap a fake one, okay? Just like some of these men be talking about, they like a certain size woman and all this. Baby, they will still give a BBW a little bit of that flubber, okay? A little that flubber double. Talking about for real, they not doing it for the fellas. That's low self-esteem. Women do stuff for other women, child. It's also to flex on these other girls. Okay, yeah, that's what Fairy Queen said. I should have waited and read her message. Shit, maybe it's time for you to move around from there or something. Figure it out. Yes, Master Sunray. But to each their own too, Master Sunray, right? Because the thing about it is, okay, so Master Sunray, I think, is responding to what was being said about spell work. Miss Joy was saying. I think that's what he's responding to. Let me see if that is, because I'm kind of behind. That's good, Miss Stephanie, that you gave her time to really release. Thank you, Lizzie. I ain't never seen you in here. I don't know if you somebody that changed your name or something. Mr. Robert, we're going to go ahead and let that go because what we don't want you to be in here doing is arguing with Leos, because some of these girls will remember you. And if you ever comment on a Leo video that has to do with your ex and you making some kind of comment, they're going to say, but you want that sloppy BBL. That's what they will say to you. What we both were saying about spell work, I don't know what part. But it is, the thing is, if you know that you doing, because a lot of people, that's the thing though, because I really don't remember where you came in at with that, but that is a thing though. Do as long as it don't feel wrong. But what is it to feel wrong? Because some people don't feel like what they be doing wrong to other people is that ain't nothing. They don't feel like it's wrong. Motherfuckers is really out here doing stuff in the name of God, in the name of Jesus of Nazareth, in the name of whoever else it is. I'm talking about even people that say that they practice Buddhism. People are out here doing stuff in the name of names and think that it's not wrong, and it's blatantly wrong. Nothing against you, Master Sunray. I'm just saying. It's some wild stuff be going on outside. And it's not that they are ignorant. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way you doing this. But see, that's the thing. See what I mean? When you sleep with them things, don't get me started. I'm not trying to go there right now because I know that this is a portal. So I'm not trying to go there right now because we got people who are on different levels of the game. We got emerging intuitives, senior intuitives, and entrepreneur intuitives. We got people who are well versed in protecting themselves, so we won't go there. No, you can still get Reiki sessions though. They still shut them down where you are or something. You can do distance Reiki. Master Summer. So wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure it out though. Yes, that's true. It's words or spells. That's why it's called spelling. Okay. It's mostly the intent and the energy behind it, right? Because you can. This is what I've learned. Especially, I've learned some shit over these past couple of years, bitch. Some of you got to know how to read the Bible. Some words. You hear me? I have learned so much about words, word play, word magic, and all that. But not that I learned how to do it. It's that I learned how to intuit. So I don't see any of them in here right now. Somebody probably tried to slip in. I don't talk to them. But with the words or spells and all that right there, right? You gotta be careful. It's some wild shit that people be doing. Can't explain it to you because I'm not well versed in it, but I know how to see it. I know how to notice it when I see it. Okay, so Miss Sunray say, one time I was being nosy in the spiritual world and was doing some candle magic and shit got really weird. I was talking to spirits and shit. Okay, so ain't you been doing that though? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so what got weird? Cause I just I guess I need to stop assuming because I make an ass out myself and those here in this house. Okay, y'all didn't come in this house for nothing. Okay, so I'm trying to figure it out. Cause ain't that what y'all do anyway? Ain't that what y'all do anyway? Let me see. Cause I be assuming that everybody here be reading or gifted in some type of way where they understand. But if you're not, I'm gonna have to make you a class. And we're gonna have to start from the beginning with you all and catch y'all up to the seniors. Okay? Let me see here. Go to my academy. The academy. Treat yourself. Put the academy thing in here. Wait a minute. Let me go all the way back because I think Kanoke put it in here. Oh, I can't go all the way back there. Kanoke can't put it in here, but it's in the description box. I gotta use the restroom, child. Give me a little drink, okay? Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna take this with me so I can see what y'all saying, okay? Yeah, where Grace go? Because she need to see that, baby, whatever. All right, I'm back. All right, so let's go back. So, okay, he said not like that. Okay. Um. Now, Mr. Robert, you is still talking about ass, and I'm trying to figure it out, baby. Are you over there not getting none? Okay. And I understand a little bit, not much. Hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna go back to Miss Master Sunray too. But I need to talk to Robert for a minute because Robert's still talking about booties and all of this right here, okay? You got your preference, Mr. Robert. We do understand that, you might, knock off somebody, whether they got a real one, a fake one, a flat one, or, a lumberjack one. I'm trying to figure it out. So what's going on with you? Okay? Why is this conversation about booty still going on, Mr. Robert? Now, maybe I'm too far back in the chat and just saw that. Okay? So let's continue to move on. Let's see here. Master Sunray said the TV was answering my questions and I was asking in my head. Now, I got somebody that could really teach about that or discuss that with a certain group of y'all, and you would be one of those that have that gift that they could discuss it with you. But I can't get this person to even respond to my texts, so I'm trying to figure it out. This person is well versed in that type of thing going on. You are not crazy because you went through that, okay? Because I told y'all about that time after XX Tentacion died, and he was just doing all types of stuff in my house. Very powerful young man. Now, that's a gift that you could possibly master, Sunray. Okay? All right, let me keep going. I wasn't even sure what I was doing yet. I didn't know I was doing candle magic. My cousin told me what I was doing. Okay? Jumped in something right there. Let me keep moving now. Now, Mr. Robert said he don't talk to the Leo no more. All right. Okay, let me just go and skip through all this. All right. What is Miss Tina? They shut it down. Let me see. No, I ain't never traveled nowhere like that. Maybe y'all can answer that question because I don't know what that is. Tina Bean, what happened? How can you respect fake people? Who? I don't know. I don't know. Where you going with that, Miss Tina? All right, let me go down. Let me get this person up out of here because that look like that same. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's that same person. I had to get that one person up out of here. Tried to come in with the shit. Nope, not this time and not tomorrow either. Who? All right. That astral travel can get some of y'all caught up. I remember back about 3 or 4 years ago, I was talking about astral travel, and I was telling people that you can get stuck, and people are like, "Oh no, you can't." Oh yes, you can. Because when you cross into that side of things, and you got going and doing all this stuff that you ain't meant to, you ain't supposed to be doing, and all that right there, and you run into something. And it may be something that you are not well versed in, something that you have never seen, something that will have you playing for the other team. You also may bring something back. All right. So you do have to be careful with that. Right? Because some people intentionally astral travel to places that they ain't supposed to be. Right? Going and doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. They think that they really, they get away with a couple of things and think they can keep on doing it. There are repercussions. Especially when it comes to stealing. Okay? Y'all, I still haven't watched Lovecraft Country. I don't know about that crashing digital technology. Because if something does happen, that means somebody owe. And see, this is the year that people that owe, they're gonna have to pay up. This is the year that people that owe gotta pay up. So the thing about the artificial intelligence in itself, it's a realm, and with that realm comes responsibility. And the thing about whatever was signed or whatever was given for that particular space, right? The dealings of that space is what we gonna call it. All right. The thing is that you cannot make deals of power with a more powerful uh, realm. Because if you do and you're not well versed in it, you don't know what you got going on, and you probably, trying to, what were your intentions for making deals with this realm, right? So what if it does happen to crash, which I doubt it. I don't think so, but hey, if it does, it does. Good. Motherfuckers need to go back outside anyway. People need to be interacting and having real conversations with each other anyway. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of other bad stuff might happen. Banks and digital currency, all blah, 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 all that shit. It's gonna make people realize what do you really value in life? Who are you really in life? Who are you without all of the things? I gotta watch Lovecraft Country. Is it a series or is it a movie? Because sometimes them series have you falling off a little bit. Then you got to play catch up and have even more work to do after you come out the series. Because the series is a portal. Okay. It takes you into a whole other space where you are under the most comfortable goddamn blanket that you can find with the most fabulous snacks that you can find and drinks of your liking. And you stuck in there for a minute. Everybody talking about watch it. What is Lovecraft Country? If y'all gonna have a discussion when I watch it, is it a series? Let me see now. How many seasons have I missed? That's it, Miss Alexandra. Go back to the basics. Especially if it was coming. I don't give a damn about, okay, so everybody got something they give a damn about. Okay. Everybody has something that they have been put into a leadership position for. Okay, cool. What I really give a damn about is that the shit that's about to be happening that people don't even see is about to be happening that has to do with these spiritual wars. God damn. So I understand that it's a whole lot of the other stuff that is to be talked about. It all falls under spiritual warfare. Why you think so many people got put on prescriptions in the 90s? They stopped lobotomizing mother. Well, kinda. There's a new lobotomy called Voice to Skull. There's a new lobotomy called Mind Scrambling. There's a new lobotomy out here called witchcraft. It's all witchcraft to me. That's why when people come over here trying to tell me what I need to talk about and this and that and this and that and that and that. Bitch, I'm on assignment. Now, if you trying to tell me to do something that ain't got shit to do with my assignment, bitch, you are the enemy. And don't take it personal. That's just how I got to look at you. Okay? Let me see what you said now. It's only one season. But y'all been talking about this for years. Ain't it? This must be the first season for this. Y'all stressing me out. Here go one of them things again. Hold on, let me get this thing out of here. Child, these things are steady coming in here. I don't know what they trying to do. I told you, one thing I done told these motherfuckers. Hold on, excuse me. Y'all move out the way. Because what I've learned too, because they are like mind control bots. And I'm going to put one of the people, because it's two major characters at this time. I'm going to put one of the people that has been causing so many issues with this. It's an energy. Hold on now, because look, it's some spiritual shit going on in the chat. This motherfucker finna get blocked out of here, and I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you how motherfuckers don't know how to stop, even if they know that you know what they are trying to do. Okay, so hold on. Let me block this motherfucker up out of here. Hold on now. And that's how you know, because there's been so many of these goddamn energetic bots that come in here with all the bullshit. Bitch, go play. Go find you something safe to do. Coming here fucking with me and my people. Go find you something safe to do. All right? Trying to put word spells in the goddamn chat. Go sit your dumb ass down. Now, let me see what my folks said. But I thought that Lovecraft Country been out for years, or a couple of them. But I'm going to watch it now. The show takes the characters back to another realm. Well, we talk about what... Now, let's see. I think that's how you say the name. This is somebody I ain't never seen on here before. Okay? And I have to be careful when I ain't seen somebody like that before, because I done seen a lot of y'all before. But Lisa says, let's talk about spiritual warfare and what we need to do. Well, that's what we talk about all of the time. And sometimes people, that's, okay. So Lisa, I don't know where you're going with that, because that's what we talk about all the time, even in regular conversation. The conversation that we even started with coming into this about rejection, about the who the fuck did I marry, all of that has to do with spiritual warfare. Your emotions is a beautiful resource that if you don't utilize it accurately, other folks will use your energy. And we talk about it in a very layman way, a very practical way. So don't come on here looking for, how can I do this? And you want to learn some magic or some shit like that when it comes to spiritual warfare that you're not even ready for. I ain't vetted you, so I don't know what you're ready for. But I'm talking to people in general. Sometimes people be wanting some kind of miraculous to do when it comes to just balancing and taking care of who you are, how you are, where you are, what you are doing, how you align, how you connect to your star player, how it is that you are building and trusting in your process in order to level up and graduate through everything that you go through. All right, so that you will be able to grab keys as you go, unlock new doors as you go. You see what I mean? Because a lot of people do come on here trying to figure out, okay, so what kind of magic can I do? Don't you understand how much work goes into the actual process of being what you came here to be, that also goes into when you utilize that magic? You want something fast, you want something free, you want something... I'm trying to figure it out. Because it's very important to remember that work will always have to be done. Like these people that be doing all this stuff to gain power, money, wealth, the stuff that they have to do, and the things that they have to agree to in order to get that quicker than what it would have been if they would have just been in line with their assignment. They would have got it the right way, and they wouldn't be losing in so many areas of their life had they did it the right way. You see what I mean? Yeah. Okay, Lisa. Well, I still had to put that out there, though. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing personal to you, as some of y'all do know that I take the comments and then I go where I need to go with it, because sometimes it's helping somebody. Okay? Let me see now. The people in this community in Tennessee used some of that or something. It was like I was being cooked alive in my room and there was no escape. Oh, okay, see, that's why your ass should have moved. Tennessee is a wild one because a lot of folks from Louisiana live in Tennessee. Okay? Black Mirror is cool or whatever, but I guess it's a give or take with the episodes on there. It's a hit or miss, I mean. There it is, Miss Alexandra. People do want miracles. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with miracles. It's just that what work do you think that ain't no work gonna go into? It's the equipment. Okay, let's talk about it like this. This is how we gonna talk about it. You're gonna have to use your own imagination to take it somewhere that relates to your life. This is how we gonna talk about it when it comes to miracles, right? People be wanting to cut cords. Let's go with cut cords for 500, Alex. People be wanting to cut cords, right? They want to cut cords from a relationship, their family, whatever. I don't know who lied to y'all, but the cord to cut a cord from people that you were born with is not, I feel like it's not doable. But my feelings ain't got shit to do with it, okay? But these are cords that you were born with, right? These are strong genetic cords, right? It's just that you choose a different direction and you know they no longer are able to siphon from those cords that you have with them. But when it comes to the chords of a relationship, right? People want, oh, I just want to be over with and blah, blah, blah. And they be thinking that the chord that they got with somebody is the person is doing magic on them because it's a chord. It's an energy exchange between you and the person. So they want to cut this person off. They feel like this person is doing something to them. They feel like they life ain't gonna never be the same if they just don't get rid of them because they are not mentally uh prepared. They are not meant, they don't have the mental capacity to understand that all you got to do is start working on yourself and to be, deliver yourself from that. You need to start working on yourself, doing, your fasting, your praying, your meditations. You need to start working on yourself to make different types of moves, find things that make you happy, find joy in other things, because you probably handed over too much of your power. Figure out the power that you handed over. You know what I'm saying? So they go to somebody. I want to be done with this person. I want to cut this person out for me forever. So they go over there for the quick way. And the quick way is cut them off, do a little 1-2, something going on. Cut them off away from me. So the person cut them off away from them, and it's the equivalent of cutting off an attachment, right? Or cutting off the connection with any type of demon or something like that, right? And like they say, you get rid of it, but you got to make sure that you keep your house clean. Your house. You get rid of them. You got to make sure you don't go back that way. You don't open that door, because when you open that door, you're going to allow that one and the rest of them that come with them to come on back up and through there. And they really going to cause havoc. They really going to act up. They really going to show their natural black ass. Or white, whatever color you are. Or whatever color they are. Okay? And so anything that happens fast, and it's like fast money. Fast money burn fast. If you don't invest it right. Fast money will burn fast. Fast money will evaporate. And you're going to have to keep on doing certain stuff, right? So if you want something done quickly, which a lot of people do, they want a magical answer. They want magical things to happen. And the magic is in you standing on your 10 within and without to know what you got to do and where you will and will not be in. The magic comes from what it is that you are designed to do in this world. That's where the magic comes from. And it's about self-development, self-discipline, self-mastery, self-awareness, the selves, because it starts with you, right? They want this magical thing to happen. They want this magical thing to go ahead and make them happy by cutting the cord with somebody that made them sad because they apparently couldn't get their way with the person played them or whatever it was. So now they want this cord to be cut with this person. But then they run into somebody because they didn't do the work. They run into somebody that's a direct reflection. Because anytime you don't do the work or, you go through your process, however long that is. Sometimes you come to terms with an opposing person, place, or situation. You come to terms with it really, really quickly in order for you to find out what it is that you needed to learn from that and how to create new laws that govern you so that you won't fall back into that space, because you were meant to learn something with some of these people. But sometimes people don't want to see it like that. So I want them to magically disappear. I'm getting rid of them. I'm taking these baths. I'm doing all of the things to get rid of this person, going out to the ocean, whatever it is that you have agreed to do to go and get rid of this, right? Y'all probably paying top dollar for it. So you're going to and do all that to get rid of it, and then you end up with somebody just like them. It's the same spirit, it's a different face. Because you didn't want to go through the process. You didn't want to take it day by day. You didn't want to go through the feelings, because a lot of people don't. I think that a lot of people go through the emotional burdens of detachment. They didn't get what they want. They didn't experience what they want. They didn't get the results that they want. And it hurt them so bad to the point where it depresses them, to the point where it causes them anxiety, to the point where they can't find no happiness in life because something didn't work out their way. And what they do is go into this space of either being revengeful, or they begin to be who it is that hurt them. Come to terms with it. And then that's where we find a lot of people who do not have discernment. They run it strictly out of their ego. Everything is feeding the ego. Everything is about the ego. Everything is about right now. I'm not thinking about tomorrow, even though, you just might live to see tomorrow, though. All you got is today, but you just might see tomorrow, right? But some people don't give a fuck. Let me see now what y'all said. Y'all just talking. I'm just talking. Didi said it. You got to feel it to heal it. That's why that Saturn return be knocking folks the fuck out. You got to, anytime, like the Saturn return is like a tower. Everything around you is destroyed, and you got to figure out who the fuck am I at this point, right? It's being the disciplinary father. Why I don't see that comment over here? This is crazy. Let me see. Okay, so anyways, Miss April, let's talk about it. Miss April said that's why black magic won't ever die. People want fast results. Uh-oh. Ooh. That's why black magic won't ever die, because people want fast results. But it seems like they have to keep redoing it too much. Let me tell you something. Too much work to live in the light. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. Because you got to remember, anything that, when you get a blessing, see, that's the thing. Bad building friends can fulfill your wildest desires and dreams for a price. And the price ain't nothing nice. But when you do the work, because a lot of people, like you, like April said, Miss April said, good night, baby. Like Miss April said, people don't want to do the work, right? And so with them not wanting to do the work, what happens is they want their way right now. So who can give you your way right now? Kind of, sort of, not much. Because it's always, anything that Bad Built gives you is going to have something else tied to it. Anything that Bad Built and friends give you is going to have it where you will never reign the way that you want to and be happy with the way that you reign. I was watching something the other day about this dude did a ritual to become wealthy, famous, just all of the things. And one of the things that, they know when they go and do that is that you're going to have, it's a timestamp on your ass. That's why people say you can't sell your soul, because you can't sell your soul because it don't belong to you. That's what they say. That's what they say. Some people say that. You can't sell your soul, it don't belong to you. Well, there are agreements that they can make, and you got the right to make that agreement if you want to, and that's what they be doing. And so they make the agreement. They make the agreement, okay? And they have a certain amount of time that they're going to live. And then when they have that certain amount of time that they're going to live, what they do is find somebody that will be their successor. So that's when you go into the person that's supposed to reign after them or continue their legacy, whether it's a family friend or whoever it is. It's just a lot, because it ties another bloodline up. Bad enough you tying your bloodline up, and those who come after you are going to have to do some correcting because of all the agreements that you made that they don't know shit about, okay? But you tying somebody else's bloodline up too. And that goes back to that comment that young, I think it was a lady, but I'm unsure, but she was like, the swamper, the highs, she said something to, because I had drained, justice will prevail. The swamp is drained or something like that. And she was like, the swamp needs to be drained. What did she say? It was something. And I told her that the swamp will never drain, because there's going to be larvae every time. Everything that you pull up out the bottom, out of the swamp, everything that is bottom dwelling in a nasty ass, filthy swamp, right? Everything that you pull from the swamp, it still has larvae. It still has something that can still be growing that you do not see. It's the same shit. So it's like it'll never prevail, because darkness will always, it's a polarity. Darkness will always be there, but it's about the spiritual warriors, the spiritual fight. Not giving in. Okay? Not giving in. Let me see. They don't even care. Okay, Miss April. Miss April said light will always cast a shadow. That's why the dark needs the light. I find it interesting. That's right. People don't want to do the work. I'm telling you. The stuff I done seen, child, when it in my research, because I'm like, I really don't be understanding why people ain't thinking for themselves. And these are I think they forget. I think they forget, Aqua. And that's what I was saying too about the age of information, right? We stepped into this age of information back when the World Wide Web came about. And when the World Wide Web came about, people were already saying it's the mark of the beast, right? Did they know how wild it was going to grow? It's a web, okay? It's a web. And this was dial-up. So this web was before things really got out of hand. Because then you look into the neurological deficiencies that it causes, right? You look into the connection with the closest that they can get with that, something like that. Something like that. But when they realized back in 2000, was it 10, 11, when everybody started saying that, Wi-Fi is, because I don't know what year Wi-Fi came out, but I know about 2010 or something like that. In 2009, people were saying that Wi-Fi was unhealthy. It was unsafe. It was tapping into your home and all of your appliances, and the appliances talking to each other. The Wi-Fi controls, send signals to help control you neurologically. All of the things. I'm really liking these short nails, bitch. Let me see what y'all said. There it is, Miss Leetsy. And that goes back to, I think that we had I wish that it was a way that I could Google my videos so that I could go find, because I'm not one of those people that, oh yeah, and go back and get y'all a video from the first videos that I did discussing something. I'm not that person. I'm not going to be remembering because how can I remember everything I say when a lot of stuff I channel? So in one of the videos, we talked about that, Miss Leetsy, about the human interaction. And it has to do with these goggles, right? The new goggles. My son sent me a video of the new, I think they Google goggles or something like that, which I thought they were already out, but I guess they just dropped. Where it's kind of like you can do stuff like on Minority Report and all those, move screens over and all that virtually and, whatever. I thought it had been out. But human interaction. So I was talking about on the video about the movie The Surrogate with Bruce Willis, The Surrogate, which is a good movie to go back and watch, because that movie had to do with people were not going outside. They were in virtual realities being whoever that they wanted to be. This was on VHS, so it's been a while, okay? They were going out and they could be anybody that they wanted to be, have sex with anybody they want to have sex with, do all kind of stuff, commit crimes, all type of shit. And in that reality, in their actual reality, they were isolated. In their actual reality, they were, nothing near what it is that they were virtually being, right? Okay. So the human interaction plays a part in the desensitizing y'all. Okay, well, people. I ain't gonna just put this on y'all. Okay, people. So because if you can, the more that you divide people, the more that you get people to do things in accordance to isolation, an isolated way of thinking, an isolated way of being. Like some people be so isolated that when they do go out around other people, it's always, oh, the vibe. Oh, it was just so terrible. Oh my God, no, stop. Learn how to create boundaries and go out there and interact with people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You need interaction. You need somebody to reflect. You need a mirror, okay? But also you need that human interaction. I forget that king that did that study where he had them to put babies. He did a study on babies. He put a group of babies over here. When they cried, only feed them and change them. Don't interact with them at all. And then he had other babies that he had told them to go and nurture them, love them, hold them, talk to them. The babies that had no interactions only had their basic needs, which was eating and sleeping and being changed. Those babies passed away. Same thing with humans. They know what they're doing. But if you know that they know what they're doing, spread the word that we ain't going to let that go down. Go out and be amongst your people, child. Because them dopamine hits from scrolling the internet and all that right there, that ain't nothing. They ain't doing nothing for you but draining your energy. And you need your energy. I think X Ministries, that's a pretty good channel that I found to watch. So y'all can go watch that if you want to hear a word from a pastor. But X Ministries is a really good channel. Because I think he discussed something like that too. He was telling his congregation about it. But I don't recommend a lot of channels and stuff like that because, some of y'all, and also, y'all know the vibes. Let me see what y'all see. I'm finna go, y'all, for real, because I'm not gonna have y'all in here all night. I bet. But it's been going on, though. It started with separating families. It started with causing conflict with races. It started with conflict in classes. It started, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new, body language. This is nothing new. It's just that everybody, a lot of people are privy to it, but they still fall for it, y'all. I don't know, Miss Natasha. That's true, Lacey. The internet is informative. Nothing wrong with it. It's just like when you look at your timeline. What is your timeline feeding you? Is it feeding you a lot of positivity? Is it feeding you certain things that go along the lines of what it is you came here to do? Things that remind you that you got shit to do? Things that remind you that you don't want to be wasting no time? Things that remind you to get on your grind? Okay? Or do you have a timeline full of hurt, anger? The world is coming to an end. Okay? Like, what is your timeline full of? Okay? A lot of drama and things of that nature. You got to figure it out. It's useful, but you don't, anything too much of anything ain't good for you. It's not. Miss Coleman, it's not. Go back to, it ain't even just the hieroglyphs in Egypt. This is all over the world. All of these ancient spaces have where, it's just this epoch, right? This was a patriarchal epoch that we came into, right? We came into an epoch of, because every epoch, there's a ruler. Every epoch, something rules, right? So a lot of us that were in those, that are reincarnations from the epochs where all this stuff we already knew, all this stuff we were already tapped into. That's why some of us, like Master Sunray said, that what he went through with spirits and technology. You are part of, you are reincarnation, and certain abilities and gifts are given to you that come from way before all of this. Yes, it ain't new. However, what is new is what they did to offer it to us in a programmed way. That is what is new. This stuff used to be so easy because telepathy was one of our biggest gifts, right? Our ability to levitate and move in a certain type of way. Our ability to live off the land. Because a lot of stuff we paying for, we ain't supposed to be. I'm in agreement with you, Latoria. Because it's not new. That's why it don't feel new to you. But what is new to you is what you're supposed to do with it. That's why kids gotta. That's why they try to ban TikTok and stuff like that. But I think that because even when I used to years ago, I used to see kids. Because as a matter of fact, I don't see it a lot now. Now that I'm thinking about it, but I remember seeing kids with not laptops, iPads, 5 and 6 years old. Because the iPad I thought was for people with like business that they got going on. So you see these kids with iPads and stuff like that, and the bigger the connection is, the worse. But that's why a lot of kids don't. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about it. A lot of kids don't even want to go outside and play. They don't even want to, go ride their bike. Okay, riding bikes is the funnest thing, and riding around the neighborhood used to be safe, but riding a bike, what? They don't want to do no sports. They don't want to interact with other kids and all that. They rather interact with kids online where there is fucking perverts on there. It's perverts on there. Have y'all seen the number of perverts that have got hemmed up because they've been on them in them chat rooms and on there playing with kids in them little areas, the little what you call it? The kids be playing in them little areas on the device. And what makes it bad is because I've been going to a lot of Little League games here lately. And what makes it bad is that a lot of the parents don't push their children to do their sports. I don't like it. But, if I was a coach, I'd be on top of it. Like, look, the importance of this is this, okay? The importance of your child being in this atmosphere, playing in a team sport, right? Learning that. This is gonna help this is gonna make them healthier because a lot of them are shooting up to the point where they coordination bad. Not my business because I ain't a coach. I just go watch. Okay, I go watch the games and eat concession stand food. So a lot of the parents I've noticed, because I'm gonna pay attention to everything going on, and I noticed that a lot of the parents, number one, they babying them boys. Now I'm trying to figure it out. Oh no, child. I know some of y'all gonna get on here like, it's so this and that. Ma'am, I'm not talking to you. Okay? So some of the parents don't even, tell the kids the importance of being on time for practice, being on time for their game. They don't want to be in cahoots with the coach because, number one, it ain't a lot of men showing up to these games. And it's not just black either. It's some white children out there. I ain't seen no little Asian out there playing. I would like to see it. Okay? But the parents don't want to be in cahoots with that. The parents too busy trying. Because when I used to go to them games and I still go to them games like that to this day now. Because if y'all see me out there at them games, y'all probably be like, girl, what is going on, baby? You on drugs? Probably not. I'm in here to enjoy a game and eat concession food with my shades on and my tennis shoes. They be dressing up like they going out at the game. This ain't what you do. You're not going to find no man in here, child. Okay? And if you do, don't do it. They're not focused. I can tell. They're not focused. Okay? You need to stay focused. Keep these kids in something going on. boxing, tai chi, karate, okay, basketball. I no longer recommend football for my own personal reasons. I no longer recommend football. Some kind of movement, girl or boy, some kind of movement. Keep them interacting with people that ain't their friends, and so they can understand the difference between colleagues and people in close proximity to you. Yeah, they need to know the importance of these things. Seen a lot going on out there at them basketball games. I ain't got no say so. I can come here and discuss it with y'all. I can't discuss it up there with them. Because ain't nobody trying to hear me say, yeah, you know, you need to take it more serious with your child playing. This could really take them somewhere. This could really teach them something about principles, teach them about standards, teach them about manhood. Okay? I'm late for the games and shit. Eating right before the game. It ain't what you do. Eating before the game. And then you see some of them that bring a man with them, and the man ain't sure damn time for the child. Shit, they barely even want to cheer for the child. And I be having, because I ain't got no child on the court. So it be taking everything in me not to yell, brr, 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 rock, when the other team about to go, got some free throws. It be taking everything in me not to do that, because I used to do that. It be taking everything in me not to do that, because these people different than when I was raising children. Brick. Yeah. You can't do that. This is a child's game. Shut up. This is a competitive sport. Kids out there and they feelings and stuff because they didn't make a shot. Looking all sad. Baby, follow your shot. Man, you got to stay in the game. Keep your head in the game. Get out your feelings, man. But I can't do that. I can't do that. Get out your feelings, man. Okay, you didn't make it. That means that you need to be practicing more. And that's what the parents is for. Half the time, because it takes a village to raise children in the first place. Half the time, the parents don't want to do all that. Oh, they just got these 3 days that they going to go and do this, that, and the other. No, they need to be practicing every day. They drop their ass off up there at the little court up there. They need to be practicing every day. They need to be moving every day. One parent said, they confused right now. They got tests coming up. If you play sports, you know that a test don't got shit to do with playing that sport. You hear me? Unless your grades have to do with you still playing. It's not going to stop you from going out there and running that testosterone all up and through there. But you can't get a woman to understand man things. That's why they need better connections with the parents. Because the children are on the line. Oh, let me see what y'all said. Y'all was just talking, wasn't it? Hey, Tanito. Yes, education is first. This is true. But education don't stop boys from getting out there on that what you call it, doing their thing. It's not that they playing sports to become superstars. Okay? Superstars. They're playing sports to, with all the things, the camaraderie that comes with it, the structure that comes with it, the discipline that comes with it, the athleticism that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Because in this day and age, they need it. But that's neither here nor there. Tina, you woke up and went to bed one night and woke up in something. Because I don't know. The moon in Virgo right now. The moon in Virgo right now. The moon in Virgo right now. All right, it's time for me to go. All right, so I enjoyed y'all for the 1-2. It's time for me to go. Get up out of here. Please like the video on your way out. Okay, okay. All right, so I will talk to y'all later. See y'all very soon. The indie reads are on Patreon and here on the tube in the cellar. The homework did drop today as well about rejection. This, that, and the other, okay? We have things to do. Make sure that you sign up for my newsletter. And you can also visit the academy on my website. There's a tab that says Academy. Okay. Happy Virgo full moon to each and every one of you too. Okay, okay, okay. All right, y'all. Take care.